Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is showing back up, making, I think, a lot of promises, offering to, I don't know, talk about things, how things will be different. But it feels to me like with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody who has a habit of not investing, a habit of not giving what they promise. They break promises. So the Ten of Wands, it feels like you end up right back where you were, where things are no contact or things are too stressful to manage or to entertain. So it's kind of like a caution, use your discernment and your intuition. There could be somebody coming back around and it's not really worth your time to try to see whether or not they've changed or they want to do right by you. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time, or a lot. Forgiveness is important. That will never change. I will always encourage forgiveness because it's a burden that you let go of instead of a grudge that you carry. But this could be somebody who's wanting to get back into your life to create the same kind of chaos that they did before. So, all right. Hello, Key Controller. How are we doing? Yeah, I know. That's what happens every now and then. If you all are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below, but it's super easy. It's just my channel name at gmail.com. I do think the impersonator may have gotten deleted, but be on the lookout. I don't want any of you to get scammed. All right, let's see. This is the Tattoo Tarot. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is somebody who plans to take something from you, to steal, to get back at you, or to make you feel the way that they feel you made them feel. Follow me? So, revenge, best served cold, right? I don't think this is somebody who has any good intentions, and I think you are smart enough to pick up on that. I think you will be able to perceive this person's intentions more easily than like in the past, and they're counting on your not being able to do so. That's the difference. The Moon, the Two of Cups, and Temperance in the reverse. So I have a secret. I don't really want you to know what's going on, but I'm interested in acting like your friend. I want you to feel like everything is fine, everything is great. And then Temperance in the reverse. I'm going to try to cause some chaos in your life. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords. The thing is, I feel like this person blames you for something that was their fault. It's like when people talk about former friends as jerks because they did such and such, but really such and such was in response to what they had done, and they conveniently leave out the thing that they did to like provoke the situation. That's what this feels like. I'm going to focus on how you reacted to my immaturity or my lack of compassion for you, and zero in on how you reacted instead of thinking about the entire picture and how I provoked you. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, we've got somebody who caused this ending, not really, fully accepting that it was their fault, even though it's right in their face. High Priestess in the reverse. So some of them are using magic. Some of them are just sending a lot of negative energy your way. But I also feel they don't expect that you have changed in any way, but you have. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Star in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands. So we already had the Ten of Wands at the beginning. This is saying basically whether you do everything right or not, this person plans to do something to hurt you. And set back whatever healing that you've done. It's like they want to keep you on, you know, a lower vibration. So if I do something to really irritate you, you won't be able to keep moving along or progress beyond what you already have. They want to get back at you in some way. Hello, Redbeard. Hello, Danny. How we doing? Hello, Upper Echelon. This is the Gilded Reverie. What do we have? Woman with a shirt. The sun. And the man without a shirt. Interesting. So we've got for many of you, this is somebody who wants more than friendship, or maybe doesn't even care about the friendship. I think this is somebody who wants to see if they've got a chance with you physically. And I don't know if that's because you've already been together or if they feel like they're being kind of funny, but I think you're not interested. I think there's a pretty good chance that you view this as exactly what it is, something to try to like mess with you. No, actually, we'll go with the truth is. What else do we have? So I feel there's someone who's trying to keep you probably in a romantic connection. You may have started off as friends, or they may be coming back around and saying, okay, so maybe we don't work out if we're dating, but what if we were just friends? There's some element, or there's a friend that would want the two of you to hang out again. But there's this like dream they're trying to get in the way of. This woman with a shirt, such a weird name, is supposed to be in a power couple. There's somebody that they're going to make a lot of difference in their community alongside. So they could be starting a great business. They could be giving back to that community. There's a lot that they can accomplish. But unfortunately, there's somebody here who's coming back around, who's trying to get you to forget about this path. This is somebody who's been emotionally or physically abusive. You don't deserve that. If anyone out there wants to share a 1-800 number or some sort of resource, I would really appreciate that. But this is somebody who pretended to be your twin flame. They like to tell you spiritual things to make you feel like you can't leave or like you need to forgive them. So I do feel like there's been some gaslighting. This is the Wild Reflections. What else do we have? Yeah. What else do we have? Empress in the reverse, 8 of Wands. This person has no love for you. This person wants to, if you've left this person or you rejected this person, they want to reject you. If they are irritated because there's somebody else who's interested in you and they think they might really lose you, they're going to come back around and do a little, like play a little role for you to try to make it seem like you should choose them. But Empress in the reverse, this person does not have the divine feminine figured out. So love is like off the table. They don't get it. They're going to take action. They're going to try to get some second chapter, but Wheel of Fortune in the reverse again says, I wouldn't do it. It's going to be a repeat of something you don't like, or it's going to be not even like close to what this person is offering. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Magician. you may have fallen for this person's crap in the past. You may have believed their promises in the past, but you do not now. And for many of you, I don't even think you're interested in talking. I think many of you stay with them blocked out, right? You made all of this effort to walk away from this person. They didn't make it easy and it was stressful. So the idea of like stepping back in it, no. Hello, Bitchy Tata. How's it going? So I like to see this magician energy for you, especially because it's clarifying temperance and the 10 of Wands. Very fiery energy. There's like, I've had enough, right? I don't want to deal with this person anymore. So we have this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like there's an effort to keep tabs on what you're up to because of a third party. A friend that you have in common or somebody that you don't talk to anymore, but they still have like access to your Facebook or something. This has been because they wanted to make sure that you weren't in a different relationship. They wanted to make sure that you were still single or maybe still into them or not over them, right? So they had a little spy friend. The Moon, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the reverse. And there's something that you've posted, something that you've shared or said that indicates, even though I feel like you're not super, I don't feel like you're out here posting like 27 things a day, right? I think there's something that makes it clear to this ex of yours that you've moved on or that you've healed. They're freaking out, but I don't feel like it's just you posting, I'm finally over my ex. I don't feel like it's that transparent. I feel like they've picked up on a detail and they're like, oh, they're over me. Are they jumping to conclusions? Possibly. Maybe they just know you well enough to know that, you know, that's how you act when you get over somebody. This is What's the News. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Kingly Eagle. How we doing? Knocked up, pregnancy, expecting, mothering. Playa, not looking to settle, seeking options, playing the field. Wine and dine, courting, consistently dating, romance and passion. I'm not going to lie. I think this person wants to find a way to trap you with a baby. Doesn't matter if you are female or male. That's the plan. How can I make it so that you can't leave me? Oh, I know. How about a baby? So in other words, if that's not your plan, I would not mess around with anybody like that. Specifically this ex. Because they might be up to some shenanigans. I don't feel like this is on the up and up. Get it? What do we got? Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight, spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. They've been looking up on how to make sure that someone gets pregnant or that they get pregnant. And they feel like if somebody might potentially catch your eye or convince you to get into a relationship, they wouldn't be able to stop it, but maybe, just maybe that would. And they're really like in the 9 of Swords, that's what this energy is, right? Sleeplessness, anxiety, repeating thoughts. They're very obsessed with the idea that you may be moving on or that you may be dating somebody new, and it's making them desperate. Numbing, self-medicating, addictions, and irrational behavior. I think it's that irrational behavior, but you've got to be able to identify whether or not the others also apply. This is somebody who feels like they can manipulate the situation. Because the problem is somebody here has said something about you seeing through some things, you healing, maybe even saying something along the lines of, I can't believe I ever dated that person, or I can't believe I ever thought that was like my twin flame or my soulmate. There's somebody else that is interested in you. And if they have not expressed interest in you now or yet, they will shortly. And for some reason, somebody knows, your ex knows that there's a new person very much so interested in you. And it makes them want to do a little bit crazy things because they feel like they should be able to claim you. This is the Santa Muerte. What else do we have? It's like that sometimes, huh? What else do we have? Three of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. I'm going to apologize. It's going to be the most beautiful apology ever. You're going to be so convinced that you definitely need to talk to me again. Except for, wait, what? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? It could be there was a tried and true method of getting a response out of this ex, right? Or how they viewed you, right? If I say this, then you would probably respond. And then they get this, nope, no access. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like somebody pulled up the ladder, right? There's some little clue and it's got them feeling real nervous that you have started to see somebody and maybe falling in love with them. The Magician, the Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. If you are starting to see somebody new, if you are out, dating or going to events and you're looking good, this person is like watching. They are trying to figure out every detail they can in terms of, are you still single? They are real nervous that you're about to get into a long-term relationship with someone that you've just met. They may have been going to, get tarot readings or something like that. They may be working off of information that is not social media based. We've got Chariot in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. It's like, I'm so angry, but I don't know how to take my anger out on anything. I don't know what to do. How can I fix this, or can I fix this? This person gets blinded by anger. They didn't feel like they would be so upset if they found this out. They knew they'd be angry, but like it's like they're howling at the moon or something. They're real concerned. Ace of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer. There's a love offer coming from a romantic rival, and this person wants to do whatever they can to stop it. All right, have we named you? So the person who has walked away and has better discernment, you are the Magician. The person who has been planning to come back around and try to get somebody to, believe that they're the twin flame and kind of trap somebody in a relationship. They feel like they're in the right. They feel like that's what's supposed to happen between the two of you, and that once you two are back together, you'll get it. But notice this is justice, but it looks like death. So what they think is doing the right thing is actually what most assuredly makes it so that I think they get blocked like permanently. All right, this is the Untold Messages of the Heart. I'm distracted right now. And the word at the top is influences. I won't stay for very long. I'm sorry. So they want to come back around. They want to cause some trauma. And then they want to ghost again. I will be writing you a message. I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. This, in the grand scheme of things, this is why this person runs away. They don't feel like you would choose them over a long period of time. So it's like, here's, bite size. I wish I could ... I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? They're trying to pressure you into believing that they'll do what they've been promising they'll do for a long time. But they still haven't done it. And it's already been a long time. So I feel like your red flagometer is going to be like beep, 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 beep. So there's a surprise coming your way. Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. I don't feel like this is tied to your past. I feel like this is tied to a new person. And they may know that. They may know about their romantic rival before you know about them. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. Even though we shouldn't, I still want you. I feel like this is a bunch of promises that they don't intend to follow through on. They just want to make sure that you don't get into a connection with somebody new. Use your discernment. You will know better than anybody else. But I do think that there's something to be a little bit concerned about because they've got not so great intentions. They want revenge. This is the situations deck. We've got unconditional, genuine, certain love. This is that big happy change that's coming. It is in the very near future. Some of you may have already met this person or may have just recently started talking to them, but it's like this week. And this person finds some piece of evidence that you are doing that. Even though you are protected, a little information sneaks through to this person and makes them feel like they need to do something about it, even though they have ghosted you, or even though they may be blocked, or you may be blocked. Tragedy in the reverse and soulmate. Yeah, this new person is a soulmate, somebody that really does understand who you are. They want to be supportive. They want to grow and, grow old with you. Could be that you started off as friends with this person, but your ex is in denial. They don't want to believe that you might actually fall in love or have already fallen in love with somebody new. They don't want to accept that at all. So we have happiness, interview, and grip in the reverse. The issue is something gets back to your ex about you having a really happy conversation about your future with this new person. Maybe you aren't actually like engaged. Maybe you aren't actually, like moving in or anything that serious, but the sparkle is there. The daydreams are there, and somebody picks up on that. So whoever this new love is, there is a lot of potential with them, and that does not escape your ex. There's something that enables them to pick up on the fact that this is a serious contender for your heart. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. You deserve love. You are lovable. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This is that new person. Maybe you take a little trip with them. Maybe you're not engaged or anything like that, but the fact that you took a trip and they find out that you did, that makes them nervous. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it does feel to me like it's important somebody be looking to consider other options with regards to work. But beyond that, this is a very healthy looking connection with this new love. This is the Gypsy Oracle. So we've got friend in the reverse and letter in the reverse. So remember it said, I will be writing you a message. This is like saying whoever is sending you this message, you can't trust what's in it. Whatever they're saying, it's just like manipulations. Foe in the reverse. They're going to try to make it seem like your new love has a lot of baggage, because they have this feeling you might actually marry them. So we've got waiting, and constancy. While one person has always made you wait around and never really given much or changed much, the person that is your new love offers constancy. There's a reliability, and let's call it a sexy way. It's not like you're boring. It's that, if you say you're going to be there, you actually are, which turns out it's pretty useful. I like that about you. This is the Path of Shadows. What else do we have? The Siren and the Evil Queen. As enchanting as it is, the reflection in the water, it can lure your soul to depths where illusions falter. Evil Queen, where love eludes, fear becomes my throne. What would have been, or what would a rose be without its thorns? This is the ex who feels like they can lure you back in, but the problem is they don't realize that the last time they lured you back in, it activated you or it put you through a dark night of the soul. And even though it may have knocked you down for a little bit, it makes you more powerful when you come back. Whatever they thought they were so adept at creating in terms of illusions, those don't work on you anymore. It's like when, I don't know if I should say that. Yeah, I put this as no kids watching my crap. So it's like when you learn that Santa Claus doesn't really exist, Sorry. I'm sorry. I should have trigger warning that just in case you had your kids in the room. Can I rewind and do that over again? Hello, Peggy. How are you doing? So we've got Potion. This card's been coming out a lot lately. We've got a lot of people going through transformation, identifying the resources that have been available to them the whole time. It just required that they see things differently. Okay, guys. You believe whatever you want to believe. I'm here for it. This is the Pause Tarot. What else do we need to know about this new love? Eight of Pentacles, World in the reverse. This person may be a little bit of a workaholic, or be very invested in their work. They have no secrets. I don't normally see it that way. This is somebody who's going to maybe even be a little bit more transparent than you expected. I think they're a very direct communicator. Four of Wands, and they're going to be very clear that they may have to save up some money, or they may not be financially ready for it now, but they have big plans. This will be somebody that talks to you about what they want the future to hold, but beyond just having that daydream, they're also going to have the ability to talk through the things that they need to do to get there. They acknowledge when things are far away or when things are difficult, but instead of walking away from them, they look for what they can do to address that issue. King of Cups, emotionally mature. In part because they've gone through a really difficult time, I think, with their career or with their friendship group. There's some sense of betrayal or failure that really took a toll on them. And I feel like that's what pushed them into a dark night of the soul. I do feel like they've ascended in some way, probably similar to you, but that they were able to pick themselves back up, right? Recover, find a way to rebuild after this difficulty. Seven of Wands, in part because this person is protected. They have a good heart. We have the Seven of Cups. It may not be super obvious to you if you have multiple admirers which person this is, but I do feel like this is somebody who makes you feel safe or makes you feel at home. You can be yourself around them. They could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands. I think this person may, for some of you, they may spook you out because I think like third date, fourth date, something like kind of early on, they're going to be like, I'm going to marry you. They're going to like predict something, or they're going to be very confident that you're the one. They make up their mind fast. And that may be one part like charming and one part terrifying for you. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. This is the Tarot de la Nuit. What else do we have? King of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords. There could be an argument. There could be a conversation that happens between your ex and your new boo. For others of you, there could be an attempt to start an argument with you from the person from your past. I'm just going to remind you that all of you have the ability to block this person if you need to, right? You don't have to unblock them. You don't have to respond. I do encourage you to watch out for your own safety because I want you to be safe. But this person is angry. They feel like you have betrayed them, even though you were single. They just feel angry and betrayed because they cannot control you anymore. You have become unfuckwithable. You're coming through as the High Priestess. You've gained wisdom. You've gained the ability to, listen to that intuition more readily, pick up on those cues a little bit more quickly. You're not about to sign yourself up for more of this. But instead of blaming themselves for making you go through the spiritual awakening, or blaming you for choosing some, it's like they're blaming this new person. Like if this new person wasn't in the picture, you would automatically be with them. And I just wish more people understood, like, that's not how it has to be. It's not, I have two people to choose from. It's, there are two people that are interested in me. And I could also be on my own and be real happy on my own. Like, they didn't really realize or admit that you could also just choose neither. We've got the Three of Pentacles and Justice. So the thing is, I don't think they're going to be able to impact how you view this new person because you have that intuition. You have spent time with this person, and you also know that this person from your past is manipulative. It's like when you play hide and seek with a kid and they're hiding behind the drapes and you can see their shoes. It's like, come on, bud. You gotta think about the whole thing. Yeah. They're showing their ass, really, not their shoes, but yeah. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Because when it comes down to it, this ex, this person from your past, is not even close to King of Pentacles energy. And even if this new person is working on their finances, there's still a King of Pentacles in the upright because they have, that's funny, because they have the right priorities. This person from your past is more likely to cause financial problems than financial gain. This is the truth, or sorry, the hidden truth. What else do we have? I need security. I'm waiting patiently. And I wonder how you feel. You let me down. And you inspire me. So I think we have whoever the person is choosing between two. There's an awareness, obviously, I need security, and I don't get security from this person from the past. Therefore, I've been waiting patiently to see, whether or not I could find somebody that could offer that to me. And now that I have found somebody that seems to be pretty great King of Pentacles energy, I wonder how you feel. They may know this person would be angry. Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Frederick. How are we doing today? But this, you let me down, you inspire me, and I can't get enough of you, is that kind of whiplash you get in a connection where somebody likes to leverage gaslighting and manipulation. I'm going to build you up after I make you feel bad about something. This is about pursuing a new relationship when somebody is single. That's, in my book, that is manipulative. You can say that, but like, if you weren't trying to make the relationship work, if you weren't working on yourself and healing the things that cause issues in the relationship, then you let yourself down, bro. Sorry, I had to say bro, but it could be anybody, right? This is a marker of somebody who is comfortable blaming others for what happens to them, even if they are the architect of their own consequences, right? But they have a sense of addiction to you. So they are struggling to accept that there's somebody else in the picture, somebody else that is interested in you. And I do feel like they're going to try to make you feel guilty about it, try to make you feel like they've been living, breathing, sleeping you and not interested in anybody else. Trying to make you feel guilty for having this idea that maybe somebody else could make you happy. Some of you may straight up say, oh, so all this time you haven't talked to a single person like that, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is me believing you. Like, I think they have different rules for you and for themselves. And they like to make you feel like you broke the rules. Well, that was a horrible one. Hold on. There we go. This is the Love Oracle. Thank you, Peggy. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable, clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. The King of Pentacles offers clarity in a way that may be almost like shocking for you. But I sense somebody is a little bit uncomfortable because they know that this person from their past is going to feel angry when they realize that they have lost this person forever. Hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. I do think there's been some spell work here. I do think they expected within a certain time you would return, you would find a way to, you know, connect with them again, or they would find a way to circumvent your blocks. But now they're feeling left out. They feel like you've actually walked away this time. They feel like you've abandoned, you know, hope that this could actually work between the two of them. So I think they're a little bit less than willing to admit that the whole reason that things got where they were was because there was maybe some underlying incompatibility, or because they kept starting fights. They don't necessarily want to admit to themselves that maybe this is happening because they've been unreasonable or dishonest with you. This is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. What else do we have? Don't discourage quickly. You have big ideas which you must carry out. You are continually in someone's thoughts. And be careful in your business dealings for the next few weeks. So don't get too easily distracted. There's definitely something that you'll want to make sure you take a close look at, or that you make the right decision for. I believe in you. You got this. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I sure do appreciate the support for my channel. I hope to see you on the next reading. Doodles.